I know, you're thinking that the narcissist on some level loved you, or maybe you know better that they didn't love you, but you're very confused by the fact that you fell for it, at least for a little bit. Don't worry, you're not crazy, and it actually means that you're a very healthy person, that you're even feeling a struggle right now. Because if you felt great with a narcissist, that would be very bad. My name is Michele Paiva, I'm a licensed psychotherapist, and I'm here to help you to get over that narcissist. Now, a lot of people talk about that euphoria in the beginning of a relationship with a narcissist, and that euphoria is from something called idealization. Idealization is really just love bombing, and it's this survival-based behavior that they do that is really built up around not only creating a trust in you, but also this euphoria, because what this euphoria is actually doing is creating you to be the perfect partner for them, and not in a fun way, in a really sick way. They want to be the one who enlightens you spiritually, physically, emotionally, so they want to be sort of the center of your world. So they have to bring you into this place of euphoria where you begin to look at them in awe. If you're always looking at them in a way that is very adoring, they are going to be able to manipulate you more, and they are going to be able to convince you that they are better than they are. Now, here's where it gets tricky. As an empath female, as a woman that has a strong feminine energy, you are going to feel like that you feel this intensity from them. And that intensity is going to feel romantic, and it's going to feel like it fills you up. It's going to give you that connection that you crave, because as someone who has a strong feminine energy or a very empath and all of that intuition that you have, you're going to feel like you can just soak all of that up. It's going to feel good initially, but what they're really doing is soaking you up. They're taking all of your energy. They're really going to groom you. So they might text you first thing in the morning. They might text you and talk to you all day long. They might send you gifts. You're going to think about them morning, noon, and night. They're going to crave more and more of your attention. And initially, it's going to feel fantastic. You're going to feel like you are put up on a pedestal, and you really are, because what they want to do is put you on the pedestal to knock you down. You're going to find yourself giving of your time. You're going to find yourself giving of your energy. And pretty soon you will also notice that a lot of your time and energy is going towards them and not even to yourself. So you might actually put off doing some things that you love to do, or you're going to put off being with other people and people that you really love and care about, or even some of your own self-care, because they're going to ask you to be with them more or to talk to them more, or they're going to start to show a little envy or a little jealousy towards other people, places, or things. It is not uncommon to even have them jealous of your pet. You're going to find yourself feeling very special, very adored, very put up on a pedestal. And even though you're going to start to feel a little exhausted, and even though you're going to start to feel a little bit uncomfortable with some of their behaviors, you're going to notice that you are going to be looking at them and wondering if they're feeling the same, or you're going to assume they're feeling the same, and you're going to be so wrapped up in the love bombing that you're just going to assume that they're doing all of this because they feel more intense than you do. That intensity that you're feeling is not love. That intensity that you're feeling is complete dysfunction. So that intensity that you're feeling from them is actually not love at all. It is not even infatuation. What you're feeling from them is a very desperate dysfunction. And that desperate dysfunction is dressed up like love. And that's why it's called love bombing, because it's really just something that is made to explode all over you and really tear you apart, become vulnerable, and they're going to take whatever they can like a vulture. But I understand that in the beginning, you're going to have lots of special songs and inside jokes, and it's going to feel like you got close really quick and like this is a kindred spirit. This is all very contrived. They're doing this on purpose. He's going to know about your family and your insecurities and your friends and your exes and your passions and your hopes and dreams. He's going to know so much about you, and all of that is really just ammunition. And he's also wanting you to be incredibly vulnerable. He's going to be on your social networking. He probably is going to start adding your friends. He might add your family. He's going to try to get on everyone's good side. He wants everyone to think that he's a great guy and he's saving you. So here's how it happens. It's going to feel like love, but it's not. Your guard is going to be down, and your brain chemistry is going to start to change. All of this love bombing, all of this idealization, all of this grooming that he's doing to you, all of this false trust is all changing your brain chemistry. He is creating a dynamic where you are constantly going to be looking for that intensity. That intensity is actually a pleasure center in your brain that is firing off constantly. So your brain chemistry is going to be changing. So what's happening is he is creating a dynamic that is bringing you the craving for that intensity over and over. It is affecting your brain chemistry, it is affecting the pleasure centers of your brain, and it is creating an addiction. And it's an addiction to him. It's creating a bond, but it is a trauma bond because it is built on nothing but lies, deceit, and manipulation, and it is meant solely to abuse you. In the love bombing, if you choose to stay in the love bombing, becoming addicted to the narcissist. And like any addiction, you're going to crave and you're going to suffer. So the love bombing and the grooming and the idealization is not just an annoying thing that they do. It's not just something that sucks you in. It's something that is actually changing your brain chemistry. Now here's where it really gets bad for someone who has a strong feminine energy or is an empath woman. Because you're so feeling, because you're so intuitive, you start to mistake that feeling of addiction for something that might be wrong with you, because you then start to internalize all of the negative feelings, which is exactly what he wants. He wants you to feel that you're second guessing yourself. He wants you to feel like you're vulnerable, and he wants you to feel weak. But he still wants your energy. Now, if this is hitting a chord in you, go ahead and look below. I have free programs, and also I have another video on the way.